Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. So grab yourself a cuppa, put your feet up, get yourself comfy. We are here today looking at my beautiful water signs. So this is for you if you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. All right, my beautiful people, let's have a little look what's going on. Thank you for being here. How are you? Are you well? We're having another heat wave in the UK. I'm boiling to death. All right, my lovelies, let's see what we've got going on. We've got the Queen of Swords. How many are we having? 9. Okay, thank you. We've got the Palace of Coins, the Two of Coins, Page of Coins. Oh, we got 4 of Cups in the center of your reading with the Palace of Wands, 2 palaces here, Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. Well, you've had enough, haven't you? You've had enough. Let me get your affirmation out and let's see what this is about. What's going on for my water signs, please? I believe in me. Okay, we're getting into that belief. Let's chat. Let's start with this one. I believe in me. All right. Now, for us to be able to make any really positive changes, either inside or externally, we need to believe we can do it. We need to believe that we're worthy of it, we're deserving of it, that we have the power to make any changes that we so choose to make, rather than feeling helpless and hopeless. Now, you haven't got the devil here saying you can't, but we do have this saying, I believe in me. When the affirmations come through, for me, it's about you'll need a bit more of this, which is why we need to focus on affirming it. I believe in me. Yes, I can do it. So we're going to get into that energy. Yeah. All right. Let's have a little look at the overall energy then. So center of the reading, which influences all the cards around it, is the 4 of Cups, which is the card of kind of, it's all right. It's all right. It's not fabulous, but it's all right. But I would like it to be a little bit better. All right, so we're going to see what we can do about that then. We've got 2 palaces. Palaces are all about your environment. We've got the Wheel of Fortune as your only major arcana card here. So this is saying this is a wonderful time to do this. You don't have to do it now, but it's a very good time if you do want to do it. But we're starting off with the Queen of Swords. So predominantly, everything in this reading is all about the day-to-day nitty-gritty of life, rather than, oh, something huge is happening, right? Those day-to-day things, they do make all the difference, okay? So those little bits add up, don't they? Okay, so we're starting with the Queen of Swords. So there she is, with a sword of truth and clarity, cutting through illusion and confusion, saying, right, this is what we're doing. This is what we're looking at. This is what we're saying. So she speaks her truth. She cuts through any confusion. She looks at what's important and why it's important. It's that aha moment. It's that clarity. Now, because she's looking at whatever she's looking at, she's creating opportunities, right? So what is she looking at? She's sitting next to the Palace of Swords. The Palace, no, she's not. She's sitting next to the Palace of Coins. Thank you. All right, let's just bring that one in for a minute, all right? Because she's sitting here next to this, which is all about home, security, stability, a place where I'm in harmony. The Palace of Coins is a beautiful balance between a fabulous environment, place to live, but also balanced with what's earthed and grounded and nature and harmony, and it's lovely. So she's looking at that and she's saying, does this work for me? Is there anything I can do to improve it? Do I believe that I can? Don't forget, we've got that affirmation of I believe in me. So we're looking at our world and life in all areas: home, balance, stability, security. She's looking at all of that. And because she's looking at that, she's then creating the opportunities. From that clarity, she's saying, right, Okay, what are we going to do about it? Now, the Page of Coins is coming in to bring the opportunities to open up to greater money, greater security, greater stability, to be able to move towards that palace. So she's the one with the clarity, the intelligence, the intellect, the logic, and the truth. Does that really work, or am I just convincing myself? Do you know, it's that kind of, I would say, not a truth bomb, but just an awareness, awakening, an awareness, right? And because of that, we then step into, all right, if I'm aware that that's perhaps not the best mortgage deal, I could get a better one, that that's perhaps not the most stable footing financially, and I can make some changes. It doesn't have to just be about money. It's about whatever is grounded, safe, and secure. So maybe that's about your friendships, your relationships, your health, whatever it is for you. You're then creating the opportunities. That's the page. The page comes in, bring in some opportunities. Oh, there's a great mortgage deal here. Oh, there's a great job here I could apply for. There's a great training course there that would really give me some extra skills to be able to apply for something better. It's that kind of thing we're starting to open up to. Now, because it's rooted down with the Wheel of Fortune, then this is saying this is a very good time to do it. All right. The Wheel of Fortune is about timing, destiny, fate, the wheel turning in your favor, fortunate. Clues there somewhere, yeah? So we are moving towards something that's going to be better for you. This is fortunate. But we need to allow the wheel to turn into a new cycle, something new. Something new wants to come in. Now, this is a major arcana card. So there's wonderful energy here allowing this shift forward in whatever way that is for you. This could just be a change in the way of eating, or going to bed a bit earlier at night so that you get better sleep and you're waking up more refreshed, which gives you more energy, which creates the opportunities. Just see the way everything kind of rolls in. Even from one small change, we start to see some significant shifts forward. Yeah. So we're moving then towards this palace of coins. Now, palaces are places, environments, as I said. Now, the Palace of Coins, and this is the only deck to my knowledge where there's palaces, and this is the Tarot of Dreams. All the cards I use are linked below if you're interested, along with the link to my book. Shameless plug. Chuck it in there, right? If you want to help shift your thinking, your mindset, figure out what your blocks are and how to get rid of them, that will help you to do it. Okay. Palace of Coins is a place where the king and queen of coins live. So they're Mr. and Mrs. Moneybags. They're secure, safe, grounded, stable, balanced, in harmony with their environment. Everything works. Everything comes together. So you're looking at all of that and saying, does mine work? What can I do to make some changes? Because underneath this is the Four of Cups, it's all right, yeah. With the Seven of Cups, I want to create some new opportunities, options, choices. The Seven of Cups is choices. So you're sitting here in the middle of the reading with the Four of Cups going, yeah. Well, it's not all that. He's being offered a new cup and he's considering, is it going to make my world and life any better, or is it just going to be another kind of, oh, this is a card of deflated, really. It's not kind of worked out the way I wanted it to. It's a bit boring. It's a bit stagnant. It's a bit stale. Right. So sometimes we can inject new energy into it to liven it up, waken it up, excite it up. If it's boring and flat and stagnant, sometimes we can. And other times it's boring because we've just outgrown it. It's not doing it for us anymore. There's no sense of achievement or pride, or there's just meh. All right. So the Mirror card in the center of your reading, directly under that Palace of Coins, is saying, in my environment, my home, my world, my foundation, it's just feeling a bit stuck. So I want to, stagnant, stale, boring, Yeah. Boring. We don't like boring. Well, I don't know. I think, especially after you've been through a space of chaos, boring is lovely. It's like, it's so good. Nothing to report. Nothing's going on. It's super boring right now. Lovely. We've got some stability. But, if it's boring for too long and it's flat and nothing's inspiring you, we need to inject something in it. And this is where the Seven of Cups comes in. So we've got new options, new opportunities, new things we're looking at. Great. And we're looking at it because we want to bring in that balance. There's the Two of Coins. So where is my world top, the pendulum? I would like it to be balanced and stable, please. Right. And I am constantly having to juggle. Now, can be about money, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Never enough, lack mentality. Oh, please get out of that. My book will help you to do that. But we need to shift this mindset and we need to take some then inspired action around it. So we're looking at the balance. I might be working 80 hours a week and saying this isn't sustainable. I might be spending far too much time on my own and being isolated. And we would like some balance of some connections and other people. If we're always with other people, we could be sort of screaming for, I need some me time. Whatever it is for you, we're trying to bring in that balance. And we're back to the environment again, because here now comes the Palace of Wands. Right, so similar thing. Palaces are environments. And this one is about my passion and my excitement and my power and my sense of, yeah, I mean, who lives here, right? King and Queen are ones. And who are they? Mr. and Mrs. Dynamic, determined, go-getting, assertive. I'm making it happen because I believe in me. You're having that immense sense of I can be, do, and have anything I choose when I align with it. Because it has been, let's be fair, the last few months, a lot of stuff's come up for people, including me. Five of Cups. Tears, sadness, regrets, woulda, shoulda, couldas. You should have done this. Why didn't I do that? All of that. This can also be loss and grief. You may be grieving an old version of you or something you've lost. You may also have realized that perhaps some part of your future that you planned doesn't kind of work for you anymore. So we've lost that vision of what we were going to be. Whatever this is for you, you're saying, right, I've got to move past this now. This Five of Cups is a card of regrets. Now, if there's one emotion that I think personally, I think is a complete waste of time, is regrets, because you can't do anything about what's happened in the past, right? Can we learn from it? Yes. Can we grow from it? Yes. But regrets, I've had a few, as Frank would say, right? But they're not productive. Okay. So if there's any regret, just let the regret go and say, okay, what have I learned? What didn't work? What did work? And moving through grief and loss is part of life, and it's uncomfortable and it's painful. But this feels done. This feels, I finished with this. So let's pull it together then. So when we look at the whole thing, we've got the Queen of Swords with her truth and clarity, looking at where's my stability and my balance, what opportunities are available to me and for me to make that wheel turn in a new direction, in a new chapter, in a new way. Because I am a bit disillusioned and bored and stagnant and stale, and I want to open up to some new opportunities and new ideas and try new things so that I can get that balance and inject some excitement into my kind of world and life that's feeling a bit meh, a bit stagnant, stale and boring. I want to get back my mojo, my sense of determination and belief, and to move on through and past any sense of loss or grief or regret. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, let's find out some more. Going to use the Lightseers Tarot. Tell me more, please. Let's have a look at this Queen of Swords. So what is she figuring out? How is she figuring it out? What's the supporting energy for her? Oh, Nine of Cups. Oh, lovely. with the Five of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Nice. All right. So let's look at this then. So the Queen of Swords, she is looking at what is the goal. Nine of Cups is a wish, a dream, a goal, something I really want. So that's where she's starting. She's looking at, with her clarity and her truth, she's looking at what's my goal. All right. If I don't know, the universe sure as heck don't know. So let's figure out what it is that I want, what might be coming up against that, because the Five of Wands is the card of conflict and competition and butting heads. So let's figure out the goal. Then we figure out what might be the blocks to the goal. And then we figure out what we're going to do about them, because the Queen of Wands is get out of my way. I'm making this happen. This determination. Two queens here now. All right. Queens are powerful. You know, they're royals. They get what they want, all right? But they come at it from a very determined space. So figuring out what you want. What is the goal? Getting clear. Looking at what the blocks might be. And then stepping into your power to overcome them. I mean, look at her holding her wand aloft, looking at her hand, her power, all right, her power to manifest and create and make things happen. So she's in that very determined space, all right. But first of all, she got to know what, all right, which is that Nine of Cups. Okay, so the wheel is turning. Clarify the wheel. Tell me more about the wheel for my water signs. Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, King of Swords. All right. No ifs or buts. You're getting clear. You're absolutely getting clear. Three Swords. Swords are the thoughts, the communication, the ideas, your mind, working things out, your logic. So you start with the Page of Swords. Now, this is you getting on with it. All right. Figured out what I want. And now I'm going for it. I'm making phone calls. I'm writing emails. I'm applying for that job. I'm talking to realtors. I'm sorting out a new mortgage. I'm doing what I need to do. The Page of Swords is there taking, you know, those opportunities forward so that Ace of Swords, those ideas can flow freely and allow aha moments, inspirations. See, the thing is with the Page of Swords as well, these are opportunities for you to take it forward. The ideas are coming through, you then take them forward, right? So the ideas coming out of that lovely mind of yours is, oh, I could do this. Oh, I could do that. Right. So now I'm looking for those opportunities. I'm going online, I'm researching, I'm calling. This is social media as well. This is taking things forward from a place of where? King of Swords now. Clarity, expertise, focus, logic. He is absolutely in charge of his own mind and thoughts. His thoughts are not ruling him, he's ruling his thoughts. All right. It's like those ideas coming forward. He's shaping them. He's forming them. He's allowing them to evolve and inspire the energy, the inspiration, the insight, action to move things forward. It's all happening. So when we look at this then, on this Wheel of Fortune, we've got this forward movement of making those opportunities now come to light. Come to light, come to life, burst forth, happening. All right. So let's have a look at what do we want to clarify. We don't need to clarify the options because they're going to be different for different people. The opportunities are going to come your way for these options and choices. Let's have a look at this Palace of Wands, how we can get into our power, how we can create an environment of self-belief, of motivation, of making things happen. Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Nice. Okay, so how are we getting into that energy of the Palace of Wands, which is where we're feeling all that motivation, drive, and determination? So we want to, first of all, be in an energy of receiving. We've got the Six of Pentacles, the card of receiving. Open up. Is your energy open to receive? Or have you closed it down? Everything's impossible. All right. Open your energy up. make that mantra, I believe in me, I'm fully open to receive, and I'm looking for the opportunities to receive because I'm ready to take my life to the next level. Four of Wands is the card of upgrades, improvements in all areas, relationships, money, home, jobs. So this is a card of getting a promotion, going for a better job, getting a better house, or improving the house you have. It's about taking your relationship to the next level, moving, if you're dating, into making a commitment to each other. If you're already got commitment, to making it, let's get married. We're moving everything along to the next level because we've done the work. We've put the work in. The Seven of Pentacles is all about the work and the effort, the time, the energy that I've put into something. I'm now looking at that and I'm examining whether it's paying off, whether it's already paid off and it's kind of run out of steam and it's time for me to now sow some new seeds to grow something new, or whether in fact it's harvest time. I'm looking at all of that and then I'm making decisions, and I'm making those decisions from an informed place because we've got the King and the Queen of Swords. So I'm in that clarity, I'm in that focus. We've got the Queen of Wands with the Palace of Wands. So I'm in my environment where I'm feeling powerful to be able to make things happen. I'm getting very focused and clear on my goal and what it is I want. And then I'm moving that forward. I really like this for you. This is great. This is very much a kind of in the day-to-day detail of where am I and what do I need to do to move my life and world along. And the Wheel of Fortune is supporting me in doing that. All right, let's finish off with some angel messages for you. I think we want 3. All right, my beautiful water sign says 1. Tell me more. That one. And the top one, that one. Okay, right. So from the angels, inner calling. Number 2, your inner being is calling you. It is calling you towards your light, your truth, the eternal light of love. Number 25, that's a 7. 7's are very spiritual numbers, all right? The eternal light of love. Whenever I see this card, it always reminds me of He-Man, by the power of Grayskull, with him holding his sword aloft. And look, it's shining straight into the throat chakra of his higher, bigger self, his soul energy coming from a place of truth and communication. And look at the light shining out through his third eye, being able to really connect and see what I need to see from a place of love. So our inner being, number 2, 2 is the number of the builder and connections and support, is lovely. Our inner being is calling us. What's it calling you to, my beautiful people? It is calling you to your positive intentions. Number 14 is a 5. 5s are about change. So that change can be challenging, can be hairy, scary, or it can be incredibly exciting and positive and powerful. You decide. But they're asking you, the angels, to trust that your inner calling, your inner being, is moving you to a place that is better. There she is, right, with her arms full of her cornucopia, her abundance, and in the background there, the unicorns, the magic, the flow, it's just a lovely energy. So this shift then, when we look at what we have, this shift for you is the right time for you to take things now to the next level, to open up to ideas and inspiration, to your own power, believing in yourself, allowing yourself to drive your world and life into the best environment that it can be for you, whether that's at work or at home, within your body. Your body is an environment too, that you are allowing everything to come together because you want to move it towards that goal, whatever that is for you. So my beautiful water signs, that's what I have for you. It's timeless. It's for whenever you find it. I didn't say that at the beginning, but you know this by now with if you're watching me a while. So thank you for being here. Check out your other placements as well. We already have the fire signs up, and I will next be recording the other two, the earth and the air. So check your other placements too. And when you see them all, it pulls it together almost as good as a personal reading. I'll see you soon. You take care. Lots of love. Bye bye.